You won't believe this, but the ancient Stoics, those robe-wearing philosophers from 2,000 years ago, might actually be smarter than your favorite productivity guru. No apps, no hacks, no AI, just raw, unfiltered brain power, powered by silence, suffering, and staring into the void. And today, we're breaking down 15 Stoic lessons that can actually increase your intelligence. Not in the get a PhD kind of way, but in the you're the calmest genius in the room kind of way. Let's dive in. 1. Be suspicious of your own opinions. Marcus Aurelius once said, "If someone can prove me wrong, I'll gladly change." Imagine that today, arguing on Twitter, and someone says, "You're right, I'll rethink everything." That person's a unicorn, but that's Stoic intelligence, knowing that being wrong is just another step toward being right. 2. Don't speak just to be heard. Seneca said, "Better to be silent and be thought a fool than to speak and remove all doubt." Now, technically that was Lincoln, but the Stoics had the idea first. If you're the loudest person in the room, you might just be covering up how little you know. 3. Let your emotions make noise, but don't let them drive. Epictetus said we can't control what happens, only how we respond. That's not just wisdom, that's emotional intelligence on God mode. People who master their reactions, they run the world quietly. 4. Curiosity is smarter than certainty. When you think you've got all the answers, your brain stops growing. But when you say, "I wonder why," your brain kicks into high gear. The Stoics lived in that question mark space. That's where wisdom gets cooked. 5. You're not as special as you think, and that's a good thing. The Stoics didn't do main character syndrome. You're part of nature, part of the cosmos. That realization, it humbles your ego, clears your mind, and actually makes you smarter, because now you're seeing reality, not your fantasy of it. 6. Think in decades, act in minutes. The Stoics believed in long-term thinking. Don't just plan your week. Ask, how do I want to be remembered in 100 years? That clarity, it's mental fuel, and it forces your brain to cut the fluff. 7. Stop chasing dopamine. Chase discipline. Seneca would have hated TikTok. 10-second hits of noise? Nah. The Stoics trained themselves to sit in boredom, to think deeply, to wait. That's brain power most people don't even know they've lost. 8. Study people, not just books. Marcus Aurelius watched gladiators to learn about courage. He studied the behavior of fools and wise men alike. Wisdom isn't trapped in books. It's walking around in awkward conversations and annoying coworkers. 9. Accept that you're going to die. Memento mori isn't just poetic. It's a psychological unlock. When you realize you're temporary, your mind stops wasting time. Suddenly, every thought gets sharper. Every moment gets real. 10. Control what you consume. Modern version, your feed is feeding you. Seneca said, avoid unnecessary reading. Today, that's doom scrolling. Guard your mental diet like your brain depends on it. Because it does. 11. Pause before reacting. Intelligent people respond. Unintelligent people react. Stoics made that pause their superpower. One deep breath? That's a lifetime of wisdom compressed into a moment. 12. Repeat what you know. That's how you own it. Epictetus said, don't just say you've read the Stoics. Leave like them. Smart people don't just learn. They rehearse. They build mental muscle memory. Intelligence is a habit, not a headline. 13. Embrace boredom. Yes, I said it. Boredom is where the mind stretches. Seneca used to go for long walks with no distractions, just thoughts. Can you imagine walking without your phone today? That's the kind of boredom that creates brilliance. 14. Detach from outcome. Attach to effort. Stoics didn't obsess over results. They focused on the process. That's mental freedom. The second you detach from needing to win, your brain relaxes, and you actually start performing better. 15. Keep a journal. Yes, like a teenage diary, but make it stoic. Marcus Aurelius literally wrote notes to himself. That's meditations. The most intelligent people in history, they talk to themselves on paper. Why aren't you? So here's the twist. The smartest people, they don't chase being seen as smart. They chase truth, stillness, simplicity. They learn how to think by unlearning how to show off. And that's what Stoicism really teaches you. Not how to win arguments, but how to win your own mind. So now I'm curious, which of these Stoic lessons hit you the hardest? Drop it in the comments. And better yet, try one out for the next 24 hours. Pick one, leave it, and then tell me, did your brain feel a little stronger? Because sometimes, wisdom isn't loud. It's quiet. It's calm. But it's powerful enough to change your whole life. I'll see you in the next one. Stay sharp. Stay stoic.